Welcome back to our channel. There are some people who are genuinely nice, but there are also people who are known for being mean, difficult, and downright rude. This list that may surprise you. These individuals are some of the most difficult to work with. So sit back, relax, and get ready for our list of notoriously difficult actors on set. William Shatner, known for his iconic role as Captain Kirk in the beloved Star Trek series, has had a colorful and varied career. Star Trek brought him into the spotlight, making him a household name. Despite the show's cancellation, Shatner continued to find work, though his career experienced a slowdown for a period. In recent decades, Shatner has enjoyed a resurgence, though his reputation on set remains controversial. Some of his Star Trek castmates have described him as an attention hog, prone to stealing lines, showing jealousy when others outshone him, and constantly making himself the center of attention. These behaviors made him a challenging colleague, despite his undeniable talent and charisma. Today, Shatner is widely recognized for his role in Priceline commercials, a far cry from his Star Trek fame. This shift in his career must be quite an adjustment for his considerable ego. Yet he remains a memorable figure in both television history and advertising. If you want to explore the journey with me, please leave number 1 and watch this video until the end. Interesting things are waiting for you in the video. Chevy Chase, one of the most well-known comedians since the 1970s, is celebrated for his roles in Saturday Night Live and iconic films like Caddyshack. Despite his comedic genius, Chase has earned a reputation for being difficult to work with. From his early days on SNL, he was known to be antagonistic, leading to a strained relationship with his castmates and eventually leaving the show after just one season. His tumultuous behavior didn't end there. On the set of Caddyshack, he reignited a long-standing feud with Bill Murray, resulting in reported physical altercations. This tension, while contributing to an authentically awkward and memorable scene, highlighted Chase's challenging demeanor. Many actors have since spoken out about his cold and rude behavior, painting a less flattering picture of the beloved comedian. Despite his immense talent, Chase's off-screen behavior has tarnished his legacy. It's disappointing for fans to learn that the actor behind beloved characters is often considered a jerk by his peers. Shia LaBeouf, once a rising star in Hollywood, seemed destined for greatness with memorable roles in Even Stevens and the Transformers series. His career hit a high note when he starred alongside Harrison Ford, playing Indiana Jones's son. However, his journey took a drastic turn, not due to external forces, but his own actions and behavior. LaBeouf's reputation for being a method actor with a fiery temper has made him notoriously difficult to work with. His public feud with Alec Baldwin and the alleged fight with Tom Hardy on the set of Lawless exemplify his challenging nature. These incidents, coupled with his unpredictable temperament, have overshadowed his undeniable talent and impacted his professional relationships. Today, LaBeouf's career is a far cry from his early promise. His controversial behavior has significantly affected his standing in the industry, making him a less desirable choice for collaborative projects, thus stalling what once seemed like an unstoppable rise. Meet Bruce Willis, another legendary action star renowned for his tough guy persona and thrilling action films. Surprisingly, Willis began his career in comedy, but it was Die Hard, the quintessential Christmas shootout film that launched him into the fast-paced world of action movies. With hits like Die Hard sequels, The Sixth Sense, The Fifth Element, and Armageddon, Willis became a major Hollywood name in the 90s. However, in his later years, Willis's reputation for being challenging to work with started to emerge. Director Kevin Smith even described collaborating with him as soul-crushing. Over time, Willis has had notable feuds with Sylvester Stallone, Michael Bay, and Sybil Shepherd, further complicating his professional relationships. It's intriguing to see how his career has evolved from comedy to action, and how controversies have shaped his legacy. Despite his immense talent and iconic roles, his difficult reputation has left many wondering about the trajectory of his career. Steven Seagal burst onto the scene in the 1990s after relocating to Los Angeles from Japan, where he had studied Aikido, a popular Japanese martial art. He initially worked as a trainer, teaching actors the art for their roles. His early career had a notable mishap when he accidentally broke Sean Connery's wrist. Seagal soon transitioned to starring in action films, quickly becoming a well-known action star, though his fame was relatively short-lived. His most famous film, Under Siege, enjoyed modest box office success, but did little to advance his career significantly. Over the years, Seagal has developed a reputation for being a difficult personality. Reports of physical, mental, and other forms of abuse towards cast members and others have surfaced, further tarnishing his image. Today, Seagal's career is overshadowed by his notorious on-set behavior and lackluster acting. His controversial reputation now defines him more than his film achievements. Edward Norton, known for his outstanding performances in Fight Club, Primal Fear, American History X, and Birdman, has faced a reputation tarnished by his on-set behavior. Despite his impressive acting skills, Norton is often described as a control freak, seeking to micromanage projects beyond his role. While artistic vision is valuable, it sometimes conflicts with his primary job as an actor. One notable instance was during the making of The Incredible Hulk, where Norton reportedly inserted himself into script writing and controlled the film's direction. His heavy-handed approach led to his recasting for the Avengers, leaving him out of future Marvel projects. This experience highlights how his behavior may have impacted his career. Despite his undeniable talent, Norton's career has slowed, raising questions about the role his controversial on-set presence may have played. While he remains a gifted actor, his struggle with collaboration might explain why his roles have become less frequent. Much like Edward Norton, Dustin Hoffman is known for his perfectionism and insistence on doing things his way. Hoffman first rose to fame in 1967 with The Graduate, though his acting career began on stage well before this iconic role. Despite his early success, Hoffman intentionally turned down multiple roles to avoid his star getting too big, although he soon found himself in the spotlight with a series of successful films. Hoffman's perfectionist tendencies have sometimes made him challenging to work with. Reports suggest that he would often demand reshoots if he wasn't satisfied with a scene, leading to notorious conflicts with directors, including Sidney Pollack. These traits, while reflective of his dedication to his craft, have also led to difficulties on set. Even though Hoffman remains a highly respected actor, his challenging behavior can sometimes overshadow his impressive talent. It serves as a reminder that even the most brilliant stars can face hurdles due to their on-set demands. Russell Crowe, known for his powerful performances in films like A Beautiful Mind, Gladiator, and Les Miserables, has built a reputation for being less than congenial off-screen. Despite his impressive body of work since the 1970s, Crowe is often noted for his difficult behavior. Although it hasn't significantly hindered his career, his actions have stirred controversy. Crowe's temper has made headlines over the years. There are reports of him belittling interviewers, having outbursts, and engaging in on-set spats. One notable incident involved a late-night phone call to producer Branko Lustig, during which Crowe allegedly said some unkind things. While these claims lack tangible proof, they contribute to his notorious reputation. A particularly memorable instance of Crowe's unkindness was directed at a young Juliana Rancic during a movie premiere. She later described him as the meanest celebrity she had ever interviewed. Despite these controversies, Crowe's talent remains undeniable, though his off-screen demeanor sometimes overshadows his accomplishments. Charlie Sheen. Is this supposed to surprise anyone? The guy known for his antics, craziness, and partying has had a roller coaster career. Starting in the mid-70s, Sheen quickly became a hot commodity, but his career really took off in the mid-80s, that he truly skyrocketed to fame. He managed to keep a steady stream of roles, eventually landing the starring role as Charlie Harper on 2.5 Men. By the time he was on 2.5 Men, Sheen's erratic behavior was well established and began catching up with him. Who wants to work with an unpredictable, sometimes angry, and crazy drug addict? His behavior eventually led to his removal from the sitcom, and he became more of a legend for his wild antics than for his acting. Today, Sheen is reportedly sober, but his reputation as a Hollywood bad boy endures. His for wild behavior still overshadows his career achievements. While he once was celebrated for his talent, he's now more infamous for his off-screen drama, perils of fame and excess, leaving a lasting impression on the entertainment industry. Kanye West's ego is a well-documented phenomenon, often overshadowing even his musical genius. The rapper has made headlines for his extreme self-confidence and controversial actions. A particularly striking example is a 2006 Rolling Stone cover where he donned a crown of thorns and stage blood, a visual metaphor for his perceived greatness. West's ego has led to numerous public incidents, from the infamous 2009 MTV Video Music Awards moment when he interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech to his dramatic reactions to critics giving his work less than perfect reviews. His penchant for showcasing his personal life, such as posting nude photos of his wife on social media, only adds to the narrative of his larger-than-life persona. Despite this, West claimed in June 2018 that he had killed his ego, suggesting that it once served as a shield against doubt. However, many remain skeptical of his statements, questioning the authenticity of this professed humility. Daniel Day-Lewis is undeniably one of the greatest method actors in history, known for his intense dedication to his roles. His commitment, however, has earned him a reputation for being difficult to work with. Method acting often blurs the line between the actor and their character, which can lead to challenging on-set experiences. One notable example is his performance in My Left Foot, where Day-Lewis reportedly remained in his wheelchair throughout filming, requiring the crew to assist him around the set. This dedication, while impressive, created practical challenges for those working with him. Another instance of his intense methods involved his interactions with Liam Neeson on the set of Gangs of New York, where Day-Lewis insisted on addressing Neeson by his character's name both on and off camera, causing friction between them. These stories highlight the extremes of Day-Lewis's method acting approach. While his talent and dedication are widely respected, they can sometimes make the collaborative process more difficult. Alec Baldwin's reputation as a difficult celebrity is no secret. Known for his roles in 30 Rock, The Departed, and The Cooler, Baldwin has managed to stay in the public eye despite a series of high-profile controversies. His behavior off-set often overshadows his professional achievements, making him a notable example of someone who continues to work despite a problematic reputation. Reports of him being late, complaining about trivial matters, and berating crew members during his time on 30 Rock paint a picture of a difficult colleague. Beyond the set, Baldwin's outbursts have included incidents like his altercations with photographers, a heated exchange with a flight attendant, and his infamous voicemail to his daughter, which he later apologized for. His talent and star power seem to have allowed him to weather the storms of his volatile public persona. While his behavior may have turned many against him, it's clear that his ability to secure roles demonstrates the complex interplay between personal conduct and professional success. In 2004, Gwyneth Paltrow made headlines with a statement declaring her excellence at her job, which was followed by a series of controversial remarks that painted her as aloof. Known for her grandiose and sometimes off-putting statements, Paltrow's reputation for being self-important has been well documented. Her excessive ego-tripping earned her a spot on Star Magazine's 2013 Most Hated Celebrity list. Despite acknowledging this reputation, her comments often seemed to reinforce her image. For instance, she suggested that the difficulties faced by Hollywood actress moms are greater than those faced by most working moms, further fueling criticism. Paltrow's persona as a high-profile celebrity often leads to public scrutiny, making it challenging to navigate the fine line between confidence and arrogance. Faye Dunaway has a reputation for being a challenging figure both on and off the set. Known for channeling the intensity of her most famous roles into her real life, she has been described as a frightmare by many of her colleagues. Dunaway's behavior has included berating service industry employees and demanding special treatment, as reported by an anonymous airline stewardess who described her outburst at JFK Airport when refused an upgrade. Additionally, An infamous incident on the set of Chinatown involved her reportedly throwing a cup of urine at director Roman Polanski over a restroom dispute. Though Polanski later claimed she showed certifiable proof of insanity, the exact details remain disputed. Her volatile behavior on set is well documented, particularly during the filming of Mommy Dearest, where her erratic actions led to several staff members quitting. Even in recent years, Dunaway continues to make headlines for her confrontational interactions with photographers, journalists, and anyone she perceives as disrespectful. Miles Teller has garnered a reputation for being a particularly contentious figure in Hollywood. His behavior became a topic of discussion after a 2015 Esquire interview, where he allegedly made an unsettling comment about a highball glass being modeled after his own anatomy and made inappropriate advances towards a waitress. Teller later claimed the article was very misrepresenting, but the incident contributed to his controversial image. Teller's self-confidence has also been evident in his public statements. He has sent angry texts when passed over for roles and criticized his own films, such as calling Divergent a disappointment that left him feeling dead inside. He justified his involvement in the film as being motivated by business reasons. In addition to these comments, Teller made waves by questioning the abilities of his peers, claiming many actors of his generation are not proper actors. His bold remarks extend to his self-perception, where he expressed surprise at not being recognized as a hero, adding to his reputation for being outspoken and often controversial. Catherine Zeta-Jones has never been shy about her wealth and beauty, and she made her stance clear in a 2018 interview with The Mirror. Defiantly rejecting any attempts to shame her for her affluence and marriage to Michael Douglas, she declared, "One thing I'm not is humble anymore. I'm sick of being humble." Her unapologetic attitude toward her privileged lifestyle has become a defining characteristic. Zeta-Jones is known for her confidence, often showcasing her opulent life. She has remarked, "$1 million isn't a lot of money for people like us," reflecting her comfort with flaunting her wealth. Additionally, she takes pride in her extensive collection of luxury properties, suggesting that her taste for high-end real estate is as refined as her other interests. Despite her extravagant lifestyle, Zeta-Jones has shared some of the challenges that come with it. In a 2008 interview with the Daily Mail, she described the difficulty of managing multiple homes, humorously noting that she sometimes buys duplicate outfits because she forgets where her shoes are located. James Cameron is known for his formidable presence and outspoken demeanor. In 2009, he made headlines when he brusquely told a fan to shove off at an airport, a reflection of his reputation for being hard to please. Actor Josh Brolin also reported Cameron's hot-headedness, sharing that the director berated him when he declined a role in Avatar. After quickly selling scripts for major films like Aliens, Rambo, and Terminator, he boasted about not paying for his own lunch in weeks. His confidence extended to his work, as he admitted to not reading scripts that he didn't write himself. His ego was evident when he celebrated winning the Best Director Oscar for Titanic by declaring, "I'm the king of the world, who?" And in 2010, he told Golden Globe attendees to appreciate their best job in the world. Cameron's grandiose statements continued with his Avatar DVD press junket, where he claimed a higher purpose for his filmmaking. His ambitious vision and strong personality make him a notable figure in the industry. Shannen Doherty has been infamous for her difficult behavior on the set of Beverly Hills 90210. Jason Priestley, a former co-star, recounted in his memoir how Doherty's arrogance was evident during a 1990 New York City trip organized by Fox. He reported that she complained about the standard town car service and everything from the short notice to the food and temperature. Doherty has denied some of these claims, including the limo issue. The tension between Doherty and her co-star Jenny Garth was so severe that it nearly led to physical confrontations. Doherty has downplayed these conflicts as typical female drama. Additionally, her problematic behavior reportedly contributed to her exit from the show. Producer Larry Mullen revealed that Doherty's unapproved haircut disrupted the continuity of the season 4 finale. This further fueled the narrative of her being a challenging actress to work with. Katherine Heigl has a well-earned reputation for generating negative press. The actress is often criticized for her difficult behavior on set and for creating issues with her colleagues. Shonda Rhimes, after working with Heigl on Grey's Anatomy, reportedly uses Heigl as a shorthand for troublesome talent, emphasizing her unwillingness to tolerate difficult personalities. Heigl's reputation took a hit in 2008 when she declined a second Emmy nomination for Grey's Anatomy, claiming the material she was given didn't warrant the recognition. This move was seen as a blow to the Academy's integrity. Her comments about her own films have also stirred controversy. For instance, she criticized Knocked Up, which led to a public rebuttal from co-star Seth Rogen. Despite acknowledging her problematic image, Heigl has stood firm in her beliefs. In a 2010 interview with Meredith Vieira, she stated that she wouldn't apologize for being a strong woman, regardless of the criticism she faces.
Thank you for watching my video. There are many other interesting things in the next videos. Please look forward to it. Thank you and goodbye.